What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video. It's me, Emily, and today I am finally, after a very long time, filming another music related video, and I am so excited. I am filming right by my window, obviously for the natural light, and I kind of live on a busy street now. In case you guys don't know my life, I moved, so I'm here in Westchester. I'm not in my normal house. Well, there's minimal noise, but I'm filming right from my window, and even though they're both shut, I think you can still hear like the cars sloshing through water. So my apologies. I will do my best when I'm editing to fix that. Today's video is going to be very fun. I've never done anything like this before, but I think it's gonna be really interesting. You guys have seen I've probably made 3 or 4 other videos on music recommendations, Christian music that doesn't sound like crap, which is really hard to find, and I love doing that because I know how difficult it is to love music and love the creativity behind music but not be able to find anything good that also glorifies God. So here I am with you guys today. Today's video is going to be me basically walking you through how I refresh my playlists when I'm getting sick and tired of listening to the same songs over and over again. In case you guys didn't know, or in case you don't do the same thing, I don't just find new songs or just find new artists. I curate my playlist. I take the time and I just sit down, and all I do is I work out my playlist. Like, some people can kind of just click on like a Spotify playlist and just listen to that. Some people just don't listen to music. I don't know how you do that, but I sit down, I take time, and I build my playlist to not necessarily perfection, but to what I like. I like to have playlists that I don't have to skip like multiple songs, and I also like to have playlists that match the mood that I'm in, and I don't just kind of have to settle for like a mood that's in between moods. If that makes sense. I might sound absolutely insane right now, but that's kind of just how I feel. I will do my best to communicate like the step-by-step process, but it really is 1, straightforward, and 2, not necessarily cut and dry. So I have my laptop right here with me. Also, look at my cute stickers. Anyway, I have my laptop right here with me and my Spotify's open. I'm kind of going to show you guys how I find new songs and find new artists that I eventually share with you. Today, instead of sharing a playlist with you, I'm actually going to be creating a playlist with you just to show you how I do it. I always see this on YouTube and I see it on Spotify too, but I basically want to make a playlist that has the vibe of driving while the sun sets. So that would be the title of the playlist. Of course, it's going to be all Christian music, and I just want to show you guys kind of like how I start. Imagine yourself driving home or driving on the highway or wherever as the sun sets. So you picture that in your mind, you think of the type of song that you want in there. So I'm gonna go to a playlist that I know has songs that give me that vibe. I have this playlist called Farm Fresh Music, so I'm gonna go here first. It's not very developed, it only has 21 songs in there. It's not super long, but I know there are a handful of songs in there that would match the vibe of the playlist I'm going for. So here we go. I'm gonna click on this song, Strawberry Fields by John Mark Pantana. Absolutely love this guy and I love his music. And here's what the song sounds like. I'm not gonna play the whole thing because of copyright. We're gonna add to playlist. We're gonna title the playlist Driving While the Sun Sets. And we're gonna save it. Here is basically the important-ish part. So after I kind of have a playlist, it's really just one song right now, but I have that song and Spotify will automatically generate a recommended based on what's in the playlist. So what I do is, sometimes I do this while I'm driving, which is very dangerous, don't ever do it, but on those days when I'm sick of everything I'm hearing, I'll automatically go to the recommended based on what's in my playlist. So I see, based off of, I look at the cover photos, whatever they're called, the album covers, and I also look at the name of the song, and based off of that I kind of just click on anything random. Something in here called Sunday Morning. Played all the right chords till the kids still weren't singing. Praise the Lord. Okay, I already like this song. I don't always listen to the entire song. I can usually get like a gist of it, whether I like it or not. The first thing I do is I add it to the playlist so I don't lose it, and then I click on the artist. So let's see, this guy's name is Tyson Matzenbacher. Let me just make sure that he's actually a Christian artist because I can't really tell. Well, I don't think he's actually a Christian artist. Usually if I find an artist like that, okay, maybe they're not really Christian, but they made a Christian song, or maybe they're not really saved and I don't like their music, or all their other songs are trash, I'll hold on to that song that I found that I like, and I'll just go back to the recommended list, and then you guys will see what I do when I find an artist that is actually good. If I don't see anything I like, I just refresh at the bottom. No limit to your love. Let's listen to this guy. So this artist's name is John Van Dusen. Very interesting names today. And now I'm on his profile, and I am going to click on his most popular song. Let's see how that sounds. Sometimes I'll listen to songs and there's not necessarily a rhyme or reason to why I don't like it, but it's really just my personal opinion. Like, you could love that song, but once I hear, I'm not into it very much. Let's try some others. I'm not a huge fan of this guy, so we're gonna go back to the recommended. Okay, I'm getting lazy now. Sorry that you guys cannot see me like at all. This song is called Fill My Cup. Well, you know what, guys? I'm having an issue here because I seem to be getting recommended a lot of non-Christian artists. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to the recommended again. And I already know John Mark Plana. Actually, John Mark McMillan I've heard of. And this song is called Pilgrim. So I'm going to listen to this. Okay, this song passed the 5 check. It's being added to my playlist. Now we're gonna click on John Mark McMillan, and we're gonna see what he's about. Let's listen to this song. Now this is what I would do. So I gotta get up. I feel like I've heard of him, but I never listened to his music. So I just found like a handful of songs that I know that I like, and he seems legit. So that is a new artist that I'm going to put in my book, and whenever I'm looking for new music, I could just go straight to a page, see what they release, see what's new, or an artist that I basically follow. So I just follow them on Spotify. Next, once I find this artist that I really love, I scroll all the way down. Whoops. I scroll all the way down to fans also like. After being on Josh Garrel's page and adding one of his songs, I see this artist. Her name is Sandra McCracken, and she looks interesting, so I'm going to see what she has to offer. Gray Havens, I've never heard of this guy. I told you I would never hide. Alright, so I really like his most popular song, The Gray Havens. I guess maybe it's a band, because I hear a girl's voice in there, but there's only one picture here of one person, so it seemed pretty good. Alright, so we're gonna go back. Let's see. Young Oceans. Did someone tell me to listen to Young Oceans? I think this is the truth. I think somebody said this. I already love them. Really good. Wow, they seem to be really, really popular. It would be nice to find some girl artists. But when I was looking at Young Oceans, fans also like, I see the Modern Post. So that's a King's Kaleidoscope classic that I just added in here. I think I will always love their music. They're just good. Like, some people are musically illiterate and other people are the opposite, and it's so nice to find those artists that know Jesus. and are able to make music for the Jesus community, you know what I'm saying? Another thing that I also do, which I didn't really mention, is that I will go into songs of artists that I love or new artists that I found, and I will look at the features in their songs, because they'll usually tell you something. If they feature on the song, then they are probably like-minded in the music they create, or they're probably like at that same music creation level. This person, Paige CXVI, I don't know what the numbers are, but she seems interesting. It looks like she does covers, kind of like Josh Garrels. Like her whole like popular section on Spotify is all covers. It looks like, not covers, but like remakes of hymns. In my soul, I've got peace like a river that flows into the sea. Okay. Alright. Found another artist. I actually found him like last week, but I was going through my Farm Fresh playlist, and I thought that this song would go really good with our vibe here. His artist name is Noah Paul Harrison. I think he's like a young guy. He looks real young, and and the music is A1. And now my favorite part is going back to the playlist. Boom. Now, Spotify does this thing. Wow, we just made an hour-long playlist in 30 minutes. Not bad. So, here's what the playlist looks like right this minute. Spotify generates that based on the first 4 that you add, but when I'm really serious, I will go in and find a better image to do that. Just kidding, I'm not even typing right now. Google for aesthetic sunset, and we'll go to images. Okay, I just saved this to my computer. I'm gonna pick the photo that I just downloaded to my laptop. Beautiful. I am sitting here trying to write like the perfect description for this playlist, and it's not working out very well. Okay guys, we are officially done curating our perfect playlist. I will link this playlist in the description below, but I hope I was able to kind of give you guys some ideas and tips about finding new music, finding new artists, and curating a playlist that suits the moods that you know you're gonna be in. And in case you guys are wondering, I will name all of the artists that we found today while searching for some new songs to refresh our playlist. I'm just going to go through and list them, and you guys can do your own research. Noah Paul Harrison, John Mark McMillan, not Pantana, but McMillan, but we are all already know John Mark Pantana. This is basic stuff. Anyway, Gray Havens. Wasn't the biggest fan of that band slash artist, but we did like a couple of songs from them. Young Oceans, 100% loved them my first time hearing their music. Paige CXVI, she is the one who is doing like covers of hymns and stuff. Very beautiful. And I listened to like 3 of her songs, I think. And then the last one that I didn't talk about, but I do have a song in the playlist from them. This band is called Land of Color. They are so cool. If I were you, I'd check them out. I found them like last month, and my favorite song by them is called Running. So it's probably my favorite one I would have you check out because they're so great. But yeah, I hope that all of these songs pass the vibe check if you decide to check out this playlist, or if you're just here to take a couple of the artists that we found. I really don't care. You can do whatever you want. I love you all so much, but God loves you more, and I will see you in the next video. Mwah. Bye.